What's up, y'all? It is your boy from SMB TV back at it again. And do we got is the recession canceled? They come out and cancel this recession? Holy moly. Look at what things are doing today. Look at everything. It's green. Everything's going straight up, dude. This is madness. We got a big ass short covering rally today, boy. Big old bear market rally. It's crazy. We've gone straight up. So, just wanted to talk about that. What's going on today? Why are things going straight up? There's no real reason other than everything was at support. And I just want to talk about, I'm so upset that I sold out of those calls. So, we can look at the chart on these calls. So, this is back where the options market fucking died, way back here. So, I grabbed these calls, mind you. I grabbed these here calls at the end of this day, all the way down here, all the way at NASDAQ 270. It's at 282 right now. These were far out calls. Need my Celsius. So I was gonna hold these bad boys for at least a week. That didn't end up happening. What ended up happening? Oh, the options market crashed. So when the options market crashed, you can literally see, look at the bottom of this, 710, and then the next bar 740. So you can see just a straight up gap in the chart over here, just a half-hour gap that just didn't happen. And so I sold these at where did I sell these at? I can look at my little thing. I sold these at the literal bottom, the literal fucking bottom, dude. Over here at $1.94. I had two of these, and now they're at 408. So that sucks. That's about $400 profit down the drain. That sucks because I got fucked over by the entire options market crashing that day. So that blows. And that day I was just like so annoyed with that I didn't end up buying anymore. I did not see this coming. I was confident about the setup back here, but I thought all this green was all we'd get. I didn't see this kind of like rally going. So we filled the gap to the upside, so that's great. Today I did catch the move partially, most of it. It was immediate. I mean, most of the time I don't even try to trade the first half an hour, but I knew this was going to be so fast that if I didn't, I would miss everything, and thankfully I did because literally the first half hour was all the movement. We've kind of gone sideways since then, and now we're right up against this fib level. We filled the gap to the upside, but yeah, we just, and that kind of just, I kind of just had that gut feeling, like when you gap up this hard over a 3-day weekend, that the momentum would continue to the upside, and it has, so that's awesome. We got a move off that, only $68 gain, but hey, I'll take it. We got a nasty red candle, right? Where did I sell that at? We got this nasty red candle that destroyed the premium on it. I was up like 60 and went down like 25 bucks off of that. So I almost panic sold. I was like, nah, man, this day it's gonna be a green one. So I caught the nice move and I took my profit, and that was good enough for me. I didn't want to see a free little gain go to zero. So I took my 68 bucks. I'm learning my lesson. When you get profit to the upside, you just fucking take it in this market. Nothing's gonna hold up for very long. So now the question is, how long does this rally continue? Just looking at the NASDAQ, I would guess if we can actually break 286, fill that gap to the upside, we might rip all the way up and fill this gap up here all the way to 300. I mean, maybe 295, fill the majority of this gap before we're back at this resistance up here, and then bounce off of that. So we could get a lot more upside off of this. This might only be half the move, but we know support was down here, and we bounced off of that very hard. Finally, this is I always do this. I'm always guilty of, like, when I see shit at support, I'm like, it's the lowest it's been. It's always on the reddest day, and it's so hard to have any kind of bullish sentiment. And for once, I finally did. But of course, I clowned myself out of those because I just got so upset about like the literal options market just not working. So of course, I sold at the very bottom and missed the entire move. But I'm happy I finally saw the move for once, and I almost had it. But yeah, that's usually my problem, is once things are so red, I'm always just like, throw my hands up. I'm going to short everything. But this time I was like, wait a second. Where's NASDAQ? Zoom out and show me where the support is. And I clearly saw the support, and we bounced right off of it. So I'm happy. I actually envisioned the move for once, and I wish I could have fucking made that sweet 400 bucks that would have gotten off of those calls if I just held them instead of being a little bitch about it. But oh well, that's what happens sometimes when the literal stock market breaks on you. Yeah, it sucks, but otherwise a nice little rally today. The semis are rallying hard. We got Nvidia's up like 7%. AMD, oh my god, dude, AMD does some crazy shit. Like, what is this? Like, the Nasdaq was going straight up, and then AMD gets a huge, monstrous red candle out of nowhere for no reason whatsoever, and then followed by a huge green, fully engulfing candle to the upside. I was just that's something I saw that I was just like, what is going on? Apple is. I almost just grabbed Apple calls first thing in the open, but I was just like, I don't want to get stuck in it because sometimes Apple will lag on days like today. So I was just like, I'll just take the Nasdaq. If all of tech moves, I'll enjoy the move, and that's what we got. So now we got to see if Apple can break this level. We've had resistance at 137 here. If we can break and hold that on Apple, that's key to an actual rally. Got to have Apple on the upside if you're going to really rally. That is just a rule of thumb for a stock market. Got to have Apple cooperating. Otherwise, SPY has filled the gap. No, SPY has not yet filled its gap to the upside. Oh, so we will probably run up and fill that. Damn, SPY is just, everything's going straight up today. I mean, this was just one of those days where it's like the first half hour, everything moves so fast. Like, there was no chance I was going to get into everything that actually ripped today. But we got the Bitcoin miners ripping today too, pretty hard. We got Coinbase up like 20% or something. I mean, this is what you get when these short covering rallies happen. They just go MicroStrategy up a lot today, up about 15%, after being down like 50% over the past couple months. Uh, but I'm not really. I used to see like days like today. I mean, I wish I was in those Nasdaq calls. I would have caught those moves overnight because that's what always happens on these days. Half the move is overnight, and then the rest is just like a slow grind up all day. But that's why I was like, I was trying to have those calls overnight because then you actually catch the move if you're in them from days before. Anyways, past that. But I'm not going to FOMO back into the market, like buy more than I already have right now. I've made that mistake too many times. I know now. I know that this is just a necessary short covering rally to uh, pull the RSI back up. Let's look at the RSI on the 4-hour. Look at that. See, look at the Nasdaq. It was that oversold. That's where I grabbed my call. So now they're gonna pull it back up. They're gonna bring us back up to 60, so they can short it. Next leg down. They're gonna do the same to SPY. This is just rinse and repeat. Same game, different day. They're gonna do it to SPY on the 4-hour. It was oversold. On the daily, we're oversold. So they're gonna let it. They're gonna let it recover and get back up there. My cat's trying to get into a paper bag. This is just how they do it. So now I know what it looks like, and I got this call, so that was a nice gain off of it. I could have held it longer. I didn't think it'd go like this straight up all day, but whatever. Anyways, now the majority of the move is done for, so I think we'll probably just either slow grind up or kind of just chop around for the rest of today. But yeah, this is a nice little move. Wish I got it. Wish I was in there instead of fucking selling those stupid calls, man. That sucks out loud. That would have been a fucking huge gain. But yeah, that's where we at today. So I am gonna take a look. I mean, ExxonMobil is doing crazy things. ExxonMobil's up like 6% today, just going straight up. Biden's talking about this gas tax holiday, so how else do you fight inflation besides printing more money? Clearly, that's how you fight inflation. God, these people that run our government are just so dumb. It's crazy. The problem with inflation is demand is too high. There's too many people pumping gas, too many people driving around. All these people, it's not their lack of money. That's the problem that people have too much money. The demand's too high, and Biden's like, hey, I know what'll help if I jack up demand even more. Gas tax holiday. Um, so it's really dumb for inflation. It's not going to help. That's literally the problem. They thought about giving Americans like gas cards, like fucking here's some free money, go to your gas station. Oh, that'll help the problem. Then oil companies, oh, they'll see, oh, demand's going up. Let's jack prices up. Our supply is staying the same, but demand goes higher. That means prices go up. Inflation. Duh. These people just have no fucking idea. It's midterms are coming up, so they're trying to give people more free money to be like, hey, remember when we gave you that free gas money? Wasn't that nice in your time of need? Uh, yeah, it was nice in our time of need for like 2 days, and then oh shit, the gas prices went up another 50 cents as a result of that. So we know that these people are incompetent, and that means oil companies are gonna make more money. So it's time to maybe look at buying this dip on oil. Like this is a cheeky little dip. I saw Exxon was right here at support, so we got a big old bounce at support, and that's what you want to see if you want to see more upside. So ExxonMobil doing stupid stuff, but that's going to be huge for the gas companies if they come out and say that they're going to suspend. So they're talking like a two, maybe over the fourth, suspending like it's only like an 18 cents a gallon gas tax. So like yeah, that's Biden's idea of trying to help. But at this point, the only way they could help is by giving people money, and that just makes the problem worse. So there's really nothing they could do. I feel bad for them. I mean, their hands are tied, but they got themselves in this stupid situation. So um, that's what I'm looking at is oil for maybe continuation of the upside. Chevron's up big, BP, Shell, I'm sure. All your standard names in oil are up pretty nicely today. I'm not sure if the actual price of oil is up. Yeah, it's going up a little bit. So that might have been the dip on oil. I don't know. I'm in AR right now. AR is not really doing much. AR is kind of more natural gas, and I think natural gas is actually down today, so that kind of sucks. But yeah, that's oil stocks. They're going up, man. They're going up with everything else. I mean, this is literally just one of those days where nothing can go down today. So enjoy it while it lasts. I got a sort of nice little gain off of it, but it's just another one of them days they're coaxing you back in, being like, hey, didn't you like Nvidia at 150? Don't you wish you bought it there? And then I know it's gonna be back at that price about a couple weeks from now, most likely, if not sooner. We know this game. They give us gaps to the upside. They gap us up, so they can go for that gap fill back down. So they'll have an easier time pulling it back down on us. It's been the game for 6 months, and if that's the rules of the game now, I ask myself, why would it be any different? Why would now the market recover? There is no reason other than they're gonna let it recover so they can sell back down. God, I'm so glad I know these things now. Finally, I learned this stuff. So this has been an awesome little rally, dude. It's awesome. I love seeing green, but it sucks because I know it's not gonna last. That's the thing about like when I'm in a bull market and I see a lot of green and I'm not in stuff. I'm like I really get FOMO. Like I would have FOMO if this was like a year ago and like things were crazy green, but I was like skeptical about the market. But now I get no FOMO because I know I shouldn't be I shouldn't feel any FOMO because I know these things aren't gonna hold up. We're in a bear market. That means things go down, and so yeah, I'm not like, ooh, I wish I caught that move on Nvidia, boo hoo. Um, because you look at this big green day and then you zoom in on Nvidia, and this is all it's done. It's gone from there to there, and it might go up here, it might go up there, but then it's gonna go back down. And I can day trade it all I want, but I'm not going to just buy and hold anything right now, anything more than I already have, because I don't think it's going to last. And I have no reason to think it will last because none of these rallies have lasted. It could be the start of another one of these face rippers where we go straight up and straight back down. It could be another one of these where we go up and we chop around and then we go back down. No one really knows, and that's the fun of the bear market. Is no one knows. So yeah, that's all I got. I'll upload a little recap at the end of the day if I do any more trading. As for now, I'm not like, yo, 68 bucks, I can be done today. But I am worried that I'm going to try to go long, and it's just going to be too late into this little one-day rally. It could hold up into tomorrow, who knows? But I think for now we'll just see SPY fill this gap to the upside. It's got another $2 to go, and after that we'll probably either hit some kind of resistance up here. This is a little demand or a supply zone up here that we have bounced out of, and so this was past support on SPY at 380, and then when we broke 380 we dumped, and then we tried to retake 380 and we immediately ripped off of it. So, oh, what the fuck? Oh my god. What the fuck? I opened an order right there. That was weird. What is, did I right click it? That's so weird. Okay, whatever. I got it up here. Bought some expensive SPY. So I want to see what happens at 380. If we clear that, I might go a little longer. Because we do have a lot of gaps to the upside, so it will be a big rip to the upside, maybe. But yeah, keep your heads level, guys. Don't be seeing this. They want you to see the green. They know the emotional, how emotional us humans are. These are computers that trade this stock market, but they know the retail trader is very emotional. They know people like me hate when they see red side. They see downside every day. It's so sad. So they see the green and they're like, maybe. They get the hope. They see that little flicker of hope. They light the candle just for a second before they put us out. And don't get confused. Do not do it. You know what happens next. We've seen it. Nothing's changed. Economy's still getting worse. Nothing's changed. So I hate to be the guy who has to tell you reality, but that's just the way it is, man. Someone's got to do it. You go on TikTok and people be like, was that the bottom, guys? Was that the SPY 360? Could that have been the bottom, dudes? Please. Alright, folks. I'll catch you later.